Good day. So it's 12 noon. The temperature is 40 degrees. There must be a 15-mile-an-hour wind. And we're going to pot up these. I bought these 2 boxes of a Calla Lily and a Ranunculus for I think $5 or $6 at the trucker store. So it's a package. We're going to plant these up together. So it comes with a pallet. I'm sure I have to put water on this. We'll triple check the directions here in a minute. Drop the growing pallet in a container. Add 2.5 cups of water. Well, that wasn't 2.5 cups. Let's put a little bit more in there. Set the grow mix. Fill the planter 2/3 of the way up with a premium grow mix, and then put the bulb in the grow mix sprouts up. Okay, keep it room temperature and bright location, and keep the growing mixture lightly moist. Keep out of direct sunlight when it blooms to prolong the flowering. So we're working on the Calla Lily right now. So what we're doing is getting it's starting to plump up a little bit. Go ahead and get the other one started. You know, I've tried to grow ranunculus, start them in the house to plant them out, and I have had absolutely no luck. It was very discouraging. Oh, these were loose in there. Well, that's interesting. Looks like 2. Okay, so let's put some more water in here. Looks like this could take a little while. Let's see if we can break that up to speed it up a little bit. Be careful I don't lose those 2 little corms. They're not bulbs. I think they're called corms. A little impatient here. All right. I love these ranunculus because they look like roses. They're not. I don't know what family they're in or anything about them, but they make beautiful flowers, and I know Laura Answer has had great luck with them, and they're just fantastic. And of course, you know, anything Laura does, I want to do well as well. She supposedly is up to a 7 in high desert in eastern Oregon, up to a 7, and I'm supposedly a 7, but I'm always about 6 weeks behind Jenny, who's outside of Charleston, North Carolina, because I'm up in the mountains. I'm in western North Carolina, so I'm always a bit behind them. So I don't think I'm a 7. I think I'm a 6B. We did get down to -2 degrees for 2 days between Christmas and New Year's last year, and then it was cold on either side of that. And we lost about 70% of the plants in the new greenhouse that hadn't been set up for heating yet. It hasn't been that cold in, I don't know, 20 years. My brother and sister-in-law have been here for close to 40, and I don't think it ever gotten that cold here. So we're questioning everything, right? We're going to follow our own instincts about our own little microclimates. And of course, here on the side of the mountain, I do have a bit of a microclimate. Technically, we're a rainforest. We get around 27 inches of rain per year. We do get droughts of maybe 5 or 6 weeks with little or no rain. So we do have to water, and I have put drip out in much of the garden, not all of it yet. Well, look at that. That looks promising, doesn't it? Okay, we might actually be able to plant in that here. And we don't get forest fires very often, and they're usually contained pretty quickly without too huge a loss of land. It has happened. We have a tourist destination a couple of hours from here. Oh dear. How am I supposed to know what's the top and the bottom? I think that might be the top points, and those might be root. Well, how deep am I supposed to plant this? It's usually the bulb times 3, but let's see what they say here. Place bulb, sprouts up. It doesn't say how deep. Oh, make sure the top of the bulb is planted about 1 inch below soil level. So that's about 1 inch. So if it's going to be 1 inch below, that would be 2 times 1, about 2 inches deep. Okay, that's good. And this is already mostly ready for me to plant. There's still some lumps in here. Gatlinburg is where that fire happened several years ago. That's a resort community, tourists, lots of fun shops, and it's kind of between 2 ridges. You know, it really has top high mountain stuff. So once a fire got going in there, I'm sure it was hard to get to. Plus, I don't know what all other challenges they had. Oh, it looks like I got too much water in here. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this. So I basically just tipped it, the water came right out, and then I squeezed it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to plant these, and it says probably covered about 1 inch as well. That side is in French. Pointed sides, oh, the pointed sides down, 1 inch under the surface. Pointed. Well, I don't think that's roots. I think that's, well, I don't know. Well, we're going to assume that's roots. We're going to put this down, cover it up. I heard my brother on his four-wheeler. I don't think he's coming to see me. Okay, so those are about 1 inch down. So we'll keep an eye on these and keep you updated as time goes on. I don't know how long they think it's supposed to take to come up. Oh, do not overwater. After 2 or 3 weeks, when the roots are developed, store the pot in a cooler place for 4 weeks, and after 4 weeks, bring the pot back to room temperature. Okay, well, so my brother is out with the blower, clearing the leaves. We don't rake leaves here. Thank you so much for sharing. We'll keep you updated.